Welcome back to another Daily Doge. We're doing Dogecoin technical analysis. And thank you for everyone that's been subscribing and leaving comments. I appreciate it. The last video was my best video ever. So I appreciate everyone who watched that. And I'll keep making them if you keep watching them. So let me know if you want me to do any other coins or any other stocks or anything like that in the comments, and I'll do technical analysis on anything that has Elliott waves. All right, so let's get into it. We're on the 3-minute chart, so it looks like we've been going pretty much sideways for several days. So about 4 days or 5 going sideways and just up and down these little swings. I mean, you could have potentially made some trades in here. This is definitely living dangerously though. So I guess this is a good time for a disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I'm just making videos because I'm interested in this. And I had some experience learning Elliott waves about 5 years ago, and I wasn't interested in Doge, but the thing about Elliott waves is that you can use them, you can track anything. This is basically tracks human psychology. The psychology here is sell, buy, sell, buy. So the majority of people, it's a group, it's a mob mentality basically. So up here, when the RSI was overbought, was a potential sell. In that next time it came up, it didn't come up as high. That could have been a potential. Some of these dips over here could have been. I traded one of these maybe, but not this whole thing, because I could tell it's just going sideways, and I think I might have gotten some down here and then got out right there around 25.3. So if I would have waited all that time, yeah, it would have went up to 26, almost 27. But I was busy during some of these. Since crypto is 24-hour trading, it makes it difficult to be there when something happens. That's why I have alerts set. You see these red dotted lines? Those are the alerts on the RSI that I have set up. And I'm going to have to zoom out farther than this. First, I'm going to erase these because that's going to clutter up the chart. Don't like clutter in the chart. Okay. Let's go out to an hour time frame. So here we can see all the way back to the end of the last bull market, and this has been a correction the entire time. So, is it over or isn't it? Is some people's question. I think it is not over. However, this pattern is over. Could be a double correction or a triple correction. This is already called, no, this is not a double correction yet. The reason I think that is because there are 3 waves here going up. That's not 5 waves. So to me, this is not an impulse wave going up. That means it's still the correction. And that's just what I see. This is not analysis about what I want. This is about what I see. And yes, in hindsight, it's always easier. But it did dip into my buy zone back there. However, I personally, whatever I got down there at 16-ish, I exited already around 27 or 28. Because, yeah, this could make another wave up, and I'll look for another trade to make. But I'm not all out, and I'm not all in. So that's in the middle of a correction like this, it's hard to declare if it was over or not. So some people will be buying in up here where I have the sell zone. And ideally, if you would have got in down here, you would wait until it comes back up to 74 and let it see if it's going to test it and go back down, or if it breaks above and then comes back down to 74, 75, and then goes up again. That's going to be a new wave, a new bull market. But until then, and we're far from there at the moment, however, crypto moves very quickly because it's highly leveraged, which means people are borrowing margin and trading with money they don't have. That I do not recommend, especially for a beginner. Absolutely not. But I know that young people, that would be a juicy prospect to them. And I've done it before, but I didn't get wiped out because I'm very careful. So I'm risky more than some people, but I'm a lot more careful than a lot of the people that are just blindly trading. Calculated risks. However, trading crypto is not a long-term play for me because the waves go so far up and down, and what's the underlying asset? If it's real estate or gold and silver or something, at least that you can touch it. But can you touch a Doge? I know that sounds old-fashioned, but call me old-fashioned. Anyway, I'm doing the technical analysis, so not that old-fashioned. So this pattern looks like it ended, and then we've got, like I said, I think we're still in the correction because there's 3 waves right here and not 5. So where's it going to go from here? Let's go in a little closer now that we've taken a look at the bigger picture. And what have we got? I mean, it came crashing down 3 waves already. It looked like an ABC. Finally, because I saw some subwaves in there of 5s. And that's what I said in my video a few days ago, but I was waiting to see what happened down here, and it looks like that was pretty accurate. So now what have we got? Some kind of sideways. This is... what is this? Sideways like this? And I should change the color of that. Because I see some subwaves in here. But that's a difficult one to label. This sideways action right here. Could have been something like this. But that doesn't look that good to me. So since we're still in it right here. This one is challenging, but it's just going sideways and overlapping. Those are signs of a correction. And if it's coming down again, then this is the reverse correction. I think something like that. Maybe that's it. It's just a sideways nonsense. So what's this next wave going to be then? That's what I'm trying to predict, isn't it? That's what everyone wants to know. What's going to happen next? And although I'm not 100% right all the time, there's a lot of predictability in this. And a lot of people have been leaving positive comments that the videos are really helping them. Some people said they made money from after the analysis, which I'm saying the disclaimer that don't do any trades just because of me, because I'm not licensed for that, and I'm not going to be there every second telling you what I did. So if you make a trade because of something someone says, even if it's someone else, then you have to get their every signal, their buy signal and then their sell signal, and I'm not doing that right now. However, if you do want buy and sell signals through Patreon or something, let me know in the comments. I'm not doing that right now, but I might consider it if enough people asked. I'm not sure. So this looks like where we're at the moment. Take a picture. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an amazing day on purpose and trust nature, live alkaline. Peace.